Okay. Okay. All right. It was 10 years ago that we gathered here within the old keep of Dundas Castle to celebrate your marriage. We also welcomed your parents, Carlos and Hermine and Miriam, together with the bridal party of Elia, Jennifer, Natalie, Marisa and Brenda. Hope got the names correct. And on your side, Chris, there was best man Jeff and your groomsmen, Rob, Adrian, Raoul and Sean. Today, we remember the happiness of that day as we celebrate your 10-year anniversary whilst reflecting on the changes in your lives. Sadly, we are mindful that Hermine passed in August 2024. When a man and a woman openly and sincerely declare their affection for each other, they're affirming the precious truth that love is the foundation of all life. Marriage joins two people who trust the love they have found. It's a partnership in which each can grow and be their true selves while sharing in the development of each other. The marriage that is not or will not encounter difficulties at some time is rare. We are reminded of this in the poem of Wilfred Allen Peterson titled The Art of a Good Marriage. A good marriage must be created. In the marriage, the little things are the big things. It's never being too old to hold hands. It's remembering to say, I love you at least once each day. It's never going to sleep angry. It's having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It's standing together and facing the world. It's forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It's giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is not only marrying the right person, it is being the right partner. So 20 years ago nearly, how did we arrive at this point? Well, let me refresh your memory. You met about 20 years ago when you worked together at Yahoo. Chris, you were immediately attracted to Yesenia, albeit greeting her on Messenger as, "Hello, lassie," didn't quite cut it. Yesi thought it was a reference to the TV dog show. Well, that approach having failed, delayed things for about a year when you again found each other. That led you to discovering Scotland together and the subsequent moves to the UK. Thereafter, there were repeat visits to Scotland, your mythical homeland. After a while, you returned to California and you bought a property. For Yesi's 30th birthday, there was that trip to New York. Ideal for you, Yesi, to indulge your shopping habits. Breakfast at Tiffany's was fabulous. With the fantastic rings on display. Chris noted your favourite and was fortunate to find that same ring in Tiffany's back home. In acquiring it, Chris kept it safe until the time was right. And so it was in Santa Barbara on the 5th of May 2013, you, Yesi, were served a champagne breakfast which included that special Tiffany's ring. That led to your marriage here at Dundas Castle. During the last 10 years, there have been profound changes. Hermine's death, as I mentioned, but there are others you have lost and those you have welcomed. In December 2017, you had to say goodbye to Yesi's beloved miniature schnauzer Roxy, then aged 14. And in April of this year, you helped your senior Great Dane Elsa, aged 11, cross the Rainbow Bridge. Your newcomers include 7-year-old miniature schnauzer Rira, who you got in 2018, shortly after losing Roxy. And the newest addition, Dot, rescued after losing Elsa. In addition to caring for dogs and animals, yes, you say you have become more of a homebody, preferring to stay home with your dogs rather than go out. You have also focused your energies in further education, earning your AA in English at your local community college, PCC, within a year. Then through California State University, your BA in English. And from there you enrolled in San Jose State University's School of Information to get your Master of Library and Information Science in December 2023. Chris, you have been fortunate to maintain continued employment as an IT program project manager for the most part, despite much economic turbulence. The COVID pandemic enabled you to work from home for several years, which gave you flexibility and foundation to become a primary caregiver and spend much quality time with your late mother. You have grown to value and really enjoy fostering and caring for dogs and animals. You made the decision to become vegetarian, pescatarian in the last year out of compassion and protest for sentient animals. You also continue and value spending and making time for family and friends. Playing and performing music with various bands and projects continues to be a passion. It's clear you both see caring for dogs and animals as a principal feature in your future lives. Family is also important and is very much a focal point as you go forward. The pursuit of further culture and education through travel to the likes of Japan, South Africa and South America features on the wish list. And perhaps the opportunity to live in another country for you, Chris, to perhaps improve your linguistic skills. Europe is, of course, steeped in history and romance, and with music a significant feature throughout and offers opportunities to indulge in diverse experiences to suit you both. On the date of your wedding, I asked you for 3 reasons why you love each other. This is what you said. Chris, you said, we have grown with each other, learned from each other, and nurtured each other throughout the last 9 years with non-stop laughs and love. Yesnia teaches me patience and allows me to be myself, all while helping me to strive to be a better person with her example. I love that fact that we take care of each other and or look out for each other's best interests. Yesnia said, I love Chris because he believed in me and continues to, even when I don't. I love him because he can always make my heart smile with his incredible sense of humour. I love him because he accepts all of me wholeheartedly, even when he doesn't agree with my decisions, like my shopping addiction. On your wedding day, you read personal vows to each other. I will read these now as a reminder of your love for each other. Chris, you said, I promise to let our little Princess Roxy sleep in between us when I want to cuddle with you. I vow to understand you when I don't and to admit that I am wrong when I mistakenly think I am in the right. I promise to get you home safely when you've had too much to drink. I promise to let you have retail therapy sessions when needed, within reason. I promise not to change my mind at the last minute too often. Yesnia said, I promise to care for you in sickness and in health, even when self-inflicted as a result of a football party at our house. I promise to try and appreciate your band practice sessions in our living room. I promise to stop whining about your never-ending instruments collection. I promise to learn how to swim so you don't have to hold back when we vacation in beachy locations. I promise to give you as much affection as I do Roxy. I promise not to lose my cool at all your last-minute changes when you lose 2 IDs and a credit card, and to tell you that I love you every day. That was then, 10 years ago. Today you've updated those vows to each other to be read by one another.
Chris, I promise to finally make it official and take your last name after only a mere decade of procrastination, so we can stop confusing waiters and postal workers. No more Mr. and Mrs. Hernandez mixes. I promise to remember that relationships need regular doses of affection, kind words, and random I love yous. Not just when you're going with the flow and not giving me a hard time about adopting another dog or bringing me milkshakes. I promise to emerge from our cozy hermit cave and actually show up as your official +1 to events that matter to you. Yes, I'll put on real pants, comb my hair, and pretend to be a functioning member of society who knows how to make small talk about things other than our dogs. In the end, I vow to officially steal your last name after a decade of creative stalling, consistently express love and affection, and pretend to be a proper adult by dragging myself out of my pajama kingdom and being your small talk surviving sidekick at batteries.
Thank you.
Thank you. Jesse, I promise to keep working on understanding you and to confess when I'm wrong. Particularly in those moments when I'm ready to bet the house that I'm right. I promise to trust you and resist my urge to question everything, and even follow through on your brilliant ideas and projects as well. I promise to pitch in with the vacuuming, dusting, even dishes, bed making, bathroom cleaning, and he collapsed on the couch right next to you. Exhaustion. In the end, I vow to love you more than being right, more than calling the shots and micromanaging home renovations, and to make sure our love always shines brighter than the bathroom tiles. Thank you, Duncan.
Chris and Jesse, you have now renewed your wedding vows here at Dundas Castle Boathouse, and it gives me great pleasure to welcome you back to Scotland as husband and wife, and you may kiss.
Thank you so much. Happy anniversary. Thank you, Duncan.
As we approach the end of this short celebration of your marriage, I'd like to read the short poem titled Always. The author is unknown. This isn't sometime. This is always. This isn't maybe. This is always. The real beginning of forever. This isn't just midsummer madness, a passing glow, a moment's gladness. This is love. I knew it on the night we met. You tied a string around my heart. So how could I forget you? With every kiss, I know that this is always. Finally, Chris and Jesse, may you enjoy this visit to Scotland, and we hope you will always return to this place and share many happy memories.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And we'll get in touch with you in 10 years again, okay?
Who knows?
Thank you so much. That was lovely.
Thank you.
Appreciate you putting that together. Yes.
Thank you.